Hello, 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 and welcome to tonight's stream. What's good, Swordless? Good to see you, as always. Alright, just doing some last minute equipment checking, making sure nothing's gonna, like, catastrophically, implode during stream tonight. Everything is good. I tested everything beforehand. So, unless OBS decides to just spontaneously hate me, then we shouldn't have any problems tonight, which is fingers crossed. But all right, let's stop the music before it gets too wild. Let's just jump into the game. All right, initializing. Yeah, yo, I hope everyone's been having a good night. Disco Elysium. Yo, I'm so excited to be I'm really excited for tonight. I think I don't know how far we're gonna get, but yo, like tonight might offer a very interesting set of revelations as we make our way through the case. Also, I finished the Dynamis last night. I finished it. So wait, I should probably move it while the game is loading. But yeah, so there it is, and it's all its unpainted glory. So all I did was just add the backpack, like the shield for the backpack. But yeah, all right. So that's gonna get painted, and that'll happen eventually. Who knows? But it's gaming time. Is the game? There's audio. All right, cool. We have audio. Well, it sounds really low. Can you guys hear the game? Can you hear the button clicking? Or should I raise it a little bit? I'll raise it just a bit. All right, and away we go. Wait, before we get started, like actually like walking around, we'll do previously on Disco Elysium. As soon as the game loads. Previously on Disco Elysium. Let's see. So we found out that my career as a SoundCloud rapper is doomed to fail because of the fact that I wear no shoes. I know, very sad. But also, on top of that, we found out about the drug trade. So we found out that was actually related to the case, and also to our potential eighth Hardy boy, or Hardy girl. Who knows? Let's see. We talked to Classe about the victim. We learned a little bit more about him. We learned from Joyce about the victim as well, and about like her involvement with them and the mercenary outfit. It was already kind of obvious, but we found out about the dude at the dock also being one of those mercenaries, and that we have a few days before they just start going around executing people, and all-out civil war breaks out. So, fun stuff. But yeah. So, right, we have to go check in on this for Suna about the project with the Ravers. That was yesterday. We didn't find any more communists yet, which is a little unfortunate. But I have a feeling that that's gonna change tonight, and we're gonna find a bunch of new communist best friends. And then we're all gonna do whatever it is communists do when they gather. You know, like what communists do. So yeah. Convince the Hardy Boys to tell you those. Right. We have to get the whole. We have to get all the digits, or the digits. We gotta get all the words out of Titus's little mouth, and then convince him to tell us The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Or my name isn't Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. And it's not. Okay, cool. So let's just get started. Let's see.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Can you tell me about these tattoos again?
I fear I've told you all I know. It's an Oranese map of the waterways, or some version of it. It depicts the travels this man made while he was still alive.
What is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
I've spoken to him. For now, the soul is fastened inside his corpse.
That is precisely what the sailors feared when they drew these maps. A fear of drowning within one's own corpse.
Wow, she actually took that surprisingly well. She didn't just look at me like I was like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oranese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Seminoles Islands, then this.
What is that? She points to his heart.
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Okay.
Somewhere in an office lit by a single green desk lamp, Captain Ptolemaeus Price, 58, bald and bespectacled, is writing in a ledger on his desk. Rows and rows of days and weeks, laconic remarks in a single column. Patrol, case, vacation, injured. In Martinez looking into Crenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
This man is no brother of mine, but this is his service history.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
It could go this or the other way. Maybe if you're tactful, it could be beneficial.
But that's the thing, though. Am I tactful? I would say not.
Challenge accepted. I say we do it.
Yes, I like that energy physical instrument. Mark it down. Ask Mercs about tattoos.
Do what you have to do, Detective Dubois. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful, ma'am.
You sure about that?
Is there anything else I can help you with?
That's a bold claim, Kim. Alright. That seems to be all the info that we can get for right now from Joyce. Alright. Let's see. What to level up? I think we have 2 skill points. I think we have 2 skill points. Let's see. Reaction speed, savoir faire. Yeah, see, we have 2 skill points. Let me check my thoughts. Rigorous self-critique. That one's not done yet. Okay. We could unlock one of them. Cop of the Apocalypse. I just love how they all give me minuses right now. Damn. Alright, alright. Okay, well that gives you... Well, let's see. That one reduces my logic, but it gives me increased level caps. Yeah. My morale's looking pretty low there. Cop of the Apocalypse, Authority, Rhetoric, Weird, no, Rhetoric, Jamrock Shuffle, Wumpty Dumpty Dump Center. It's a funny word. Suggestion. I want the game breaking one. I want the one that gives you like a plus to everything, but it also makes your, I don't know. It's like the ultimate. It's like the ultimate thought, like enlightenment. You understand everything, but you are horribly, horribly morale. Like the slightest insult, and you keel over and die. Like someone looks at you, like, and scrunches their face a little bit, you collapse into a pile of just self-loathing. Conceptualization, visual calc. I don't have drama, but we don't really need drama. Alright, I'm gonna go with hand-eye coordination, because I feel like that's something that we've been kind of lacking on. But also, we'll go with authority. I feel like that's a good balance. Ask the scab leader about tattoos, perhaps another mercenary. That's true. So we could ask the scab leader, although that might prove most dangerous. Oh shit, we still have to find the murder weapon. Yeah, that's it all seems like very important things that we have not yet done. Also, it's evening time. So I feel like the most appropriate thing to do is to go sing karaoke. So let's just play that funky music, Harry. Let's see. Actually, can we get any more info from these two dudes? I don't know if it'll prove useful, but let's just talk at them.
That ride is fucking lightning.
Hey, piss. Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
Yep.
That ride is...
Hey, piss. You don't know? What kind of cop are you? The nasty...
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around their brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
How do you do, fellow kids?
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
Are they though? I feel like they're just really stupid. Hey, what's up?
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
Oh. Sorry, man, I can't disclose the facts of an official investigation to you, because you didn't want to give me no info.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
No need for you to do anything. Don't worry. The police are looking into it. Did his art change? No, I think it's the same. It's pretty the same. I really don't know.
Damn. I always wonder to watch yourself. Man, Nothing to do now, I guess.
Good. Do nothing.
Maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
Yo, what's the plan with those rhymes anyway? Can I get in on that?
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
Why Tommy Lehome?
Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
Alright, that's fair.
It's more him.
Alright, I had another question actually.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Never mind. That's all. Goodbye. I shall spit verses with you another time. Let's see. Racist lorry guy. So here's the interesting thing. I could probably go confront Everard about the drug thing. Although, no, 'cause I don't like him. Maybe I won't do that. But let's see if we can work the scab leader angle. All right. You know what? Let me just, in case he rips my head off. All right, bud. It's time to ask you about your dead friend.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Let's ask him outright. Hey, are you a mercenary hired by Wild Pines?
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here. You understand?
You sure about that?
His neck muscles tense up. The veins on his neck bulge.
He's holding... Oh, shit. Be careful. He's holding it deep in, but there are things in there you don't want to meet. Is there a tribunal being convened by any chance?
Fucking bug.
He breathes out slowly, his giant chest deflating and his mouth slightly open.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
The lieutenant says, his voice a soothing calm. He looks at me.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now, somewhere above, in the buildings. The other merc. Don't push this, he's thinking. This is not the time.
Okay.
The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrowed. Slowly, he's trying to get his right-to-work dance back on. It's hard to do that when you want to beat a man into a pulp instead.
I'm gonna do it. I think you maybe help me with decipher some tattoos.
Don't think so.
He grunts, barely glancing.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
Ugh, I'm getting like nervous. I mean, it's just a game, but yo, it's the tension. We're investigating a murder. These tattoos are on the victim's body.
Silence. He takes the photo. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving. You see dead flesh in colorful rivers of polychrome, melting skin and hair.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
Loincloths?
Yeah.
He's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
Can you tell me what the tattoos mean?
What it means.
He points to one tiny star in the web of lines, away from the man's heart, almost on his stomach.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Yes.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission.
Mm-hmm.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kipped villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
He licks his lips as if drunk suddenly.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Don't interrupt him. Hear it.
Our boy. He's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon.
His voice gets strangely quiet, a long, long way from right to work. His gaze pierces the paper.
At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old.
Oh. Okay. Just this better be relevant to the fucking story.
She was quite the entertainment for the week she lasted. Expired in the
Jesus.
hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch. God. Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her
What the
cold body
fuck?
and fucking ate them. Said primitive spirits were watching over him.
What the
now.
fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Jesus.
Something stirs in your stomach.
Yeah, it's fucking vomit. What the fuck was that?
There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless. Odorless. It's...
Evil?
You bet it was.
What is evil?
It's just nature. This guy used to say evil is when nature and spirit meet in the wrong place.
You were there?
No, I was in the domain, in Jamrock, being a bouncer.
You're not really a scab leader, are you?
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But
He's under orders. And orders are orders.
Can I have that back?
go ahead. All right now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
Oh, God. I need a minute to decompress that. That was a lot of shit. I need a sip of water. Okay, moving on. Jesus Christ. The boombox is not. The boombox is doing nothing right now. Fucking. All right. Well, I mean, I guess that was done. Bruh. Oh, he asked the scab leader about the tattoos. All right, let's go. Let's go talk to Titus. Dude, that's... I don't know, man. That's weird. It's very weird. I just want to get jiggy with my boombox. Is that too much to ask? You know what? This is a pretty sad moment. It's time to belt my heart out.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Man, 0%. My drama is 0. Fuck it. Let's just get it over with. All right. I'm ready, guard. Hit play.
The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. A lump's in your throat suddenly.
I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Sansan, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there, down through the mist there, towards the Seven Sisters, towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now you're all alone. None of this matters. And all.
Oh man.
Do you hear that? It's the most pathetic applause in the world, Harry. Made of pity. No one liked you.
Oh my god. I'm up here singing my fucking heart out. It's not good enough for you fuckers. Oh, okay. No. This is clearly the best option. Fuck you! I give it my fucking best. I give it everything. So you shit on me?
Someone walks out of the room by the front door. Some woman. Is it because of you?
You don't know what good singing is. This is real singing. I sing about real stuff.
That's it. I'm unplugging
it.
Let's go, officer. These people wouldn't know a good performance if it beat them in the ass.
You liked it?
Detective Dubois, it was downright tragic. Now, let's go.
Thanks, Skip.
I mean it, he thinks. To him, being a cop in the RCM was truly expressed in that performance.
Wow. Damn. See, man, I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody except Kim. Kim's my best friend. That's my best friend. He's a real bad bitch, got his own money. That's my Bessie in a... That's my Bessie in a Corpus Canema. Beep beep. Okay. Back to copping. Yo, Titus.
It's you again. What is it?
You got some dirt you want to spill? Convince Titus he's being manipulated. Oh. Oh, damn, I should have put the points into rhetoric. Okay. I talked to Joyce. The murk you hang. His friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
There's snickering in the room. Some of the men put their beers down.
Nervous snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline present.
Yes, they're forming some kind of tribunal, and they're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too,
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Glenn's gonna go insano style?
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Oh, yeah.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole Merc platoon.
Joyce said they've gone rogue. Nobody's controlling them. The mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
We'll see what? That they don't?
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
This Krennel is bad news. You know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals. Special forces, as you said. They're not a gang or Barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. Don't forget, we're listening in on their communications. Their shit is way apart.
Well, Joyce said they've gone rogue. Nobody's controlling them.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
He's really prepped himself up for this.
Okay.
He has to keep the fear in check.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
I mean, okay, they're gonna wipe you the fuck out, Titus. like, okay, I mean, okay, you got one more gun on your side. Once I find mine, I lost it. I mean, okay, I guess I'll be gunning you down right alongside them. Yo, no, that's gonna lead me to a bad end right now. I feel like. I mean, okay, they're gonna wipe you the fuck out, Titus.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
You don't want bad vibes? Well, you know what? I don't want a fucking civil war on my plate, Titus. That's what I don't want.
He really doesn't like you ruffling their feathers like that on what might be the eve of battle.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Wow. Now, guess what? I've also connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grace?
The truth bullet? It's like Danganronpa.
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
No, Kim. No, do the honor. You've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
You were the drugs the whole time.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way, you have some control over it. There's still plenty of drugs out there. In fact, I have some in my bloodstream right now.
Enjoy your shitty ride, junkie cop. We still have it under control. All you're doing is contributing to the local economy. It's just a little hitch.
Yeah, there's always gonna be little sprouts. People find a way to make coin, but that's the little picture. Hardy boys are taking care of the big picture.
So, you know, you guys just confessed, right? It's a confession.
Theoretically,
Oh, yeah, of course.
We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Sure you do.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Shut the fuck up, Shanky. No one's talking to you.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Oh, that raised our chances quite a bit. It's time, folks. It's time to roll the dice.
I don't
Missed.
know what went wrong the last time. You have so many good ideas here. Make them all see their puppets on a string.
All right.
No, Glenn.
No, okay.
Oh, you want more good options?
Yeah.
No. My partner is a spiritual man. Time to move to more earth.
I do not understand. This fiddle play totally fell apart. The concept was solid, but the delivery tragically off. You sounded like a madman, not a cop.
Okay, I need to get my rhetoric up so I can try to fucking convince Titus of this bullshit. Alright, well. So long, suckers. I gotta go get more evidence. Kim, you should go to sleep so I can go talk to Classe about my shenanigans. Hey, best friend.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Alright then, see you around. Kim.
Yes?
Nothing. Never mind. You're a good man, Kim. I appreciate you. Well, damn. Well, I don't know. What do we do now? Let's see what we got. Yeah. Oh, I guess we cleared all the stuff from Monday. Sweet. Oh my god, look at all these tasks. Wow. Still haven't found my gun. Gotta find my heraldic bird. Help the ravers. Sinks the signs of Noid. Get Estelle to talk about her associates. Roam the streets. Alright. It's almost 21. Oh, wait, what the hell? Whoa, I couldn't. Oh, wait.
You see a set of tires
What?
in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
I could have investigated this the whole time? What the hell? Why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think?
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of vehicle drew he?
Hard to say.
Yeah, visual calculus. Let's see.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
Yeah, that one fucking works, but the one that I need... Alright, whatever.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence.
And what happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
This is where I started off with my motor carriage before sinking it into the sea.
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he was giving us directions to the yard.
That's fair.
Well, you did provide us with a very convenient access point to the crime scene.
I think I got it. Well... that's great. Kuno, go to sleep.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno...
Yeah, whatever.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
Alright, that's cool. Actually, you know what?
What do you see?
Aha, okay, so our odd soul wasn't in the back of the whirling.
I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boot, no, but they could be the same person.
No horizontal boot prints. Whoever walked here in the Whirling's pinball shop didn't walk here.
No, these prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust looked custom. Or maybe they're just a foreign design. It's a boot print, whatever the case.
Well, we've been through all of it.
Yes?
Nothing.
The trash container stands in the spring snow.
Open the
The
room.
smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Nothing.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Well, so much for that. What to do now? Kim, it's time to hit the club. Ooh. What could that be? Oh my god! I just had a thought. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so do you remember, this happened like a few weeks ago, but do you remember, someone said that someone bought the gun from the pawn shop, right? And that it was a woman. Okay, theory, that woman is the same woman that we're looking for. She has my gun. I'm calling it now. She has my gun and she's gonna shoot me with it. I mean, probably. She's probably gonna shoot me with it. Because we're closing in on her. What's that? Oh, sweet, 55 cents. Yeah. You know, it took me like several weeks to remember it, but it's all, you know, it's all coming back. She's gonna have my gun, and Everard knows where she is. Because of course he would, because he's hiding her. Because of the drug trade. Because if she goes down, then his little side hustle goes down too. And he can't have that now, can he? That's the play. That's I've put it all together. Now the question is of whether or not it's true.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards.
Yeah, alright, see you later. I need to get more morale. Also. So yeah, I think that's I think that's what's happening here. A kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. Could it be the church? Yo. What's up, bro?
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000! Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
The imposing black box in the corner. It's churning out the sound.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas.
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
No.
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
Clearly it should have been Zibbadanger. It was right there! You egg-headed fool!
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Alright, what do you think, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
So, what would you suggest the name be?
How about something simple? Like the club?
No, that's boring. What the hell?
Too modern.
You guys have no naming
and too
sense.
ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Noid!
The amnesia.
I do like that one. That's actually
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia!
The Dark Descent. It's perfect.
It's not amnesia, guys.
Suna. Opinion.
I don't.
I love it.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Kim, name the club.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, herself. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
Uh-huh.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
I think I've come up with a name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Yo! Title drop, roll credits, stream's over. Disco Elysium.
DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
Bingo
It's
bongo.
settled then.
Disco
Everyone
Elysium.
welcome to Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Hell yeah, let's get down. Start tapping my foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
Andre, what the hell are you doing?
I'm dancing.
We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
Dance battle, let's go.
Audio waves thump against your ribcage.
Ah!
The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
Oh, here's the white check so I could retry it when I inevitably fail. But I've been meaning to ask you, what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
You look like Rick Sanchez.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
No words, just dance.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Let's go.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen? Salvation.
Hell yeah.
Goodbye, officer.
Yo, I just named a club. I'm pretty awesome.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
That's what I do. I side quest.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
I'm a corrupt cop, Kim. This is a corrupt scheme. I did it for mankind. For all of mankind.
Okay.
I don't believe you actually think you did it for all mankind. But whatever keeps you in high spirits is okay by him.
Noid, what do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
How are you settling in?
Hard to say, cop man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crab man though.
You mean Tiago?
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all this sobriety stuff isn't too restrictive for you?
Talking to him, I realise that sobriety can be pretty hardcore too. I gotta respect it. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him.
I can dig that.
Good thing you didn't squash him.
Take care, Noid. Alright, let's talk to Suna.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is hypnotic dance music.
What? What did you say?
I said, how's the project coming?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
The project! How is it going?
Oh, the project! It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Egghead! A 3.5 cable! Into the auxiliary input! Okay?
Why are you just asking?
He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata! A place to be, apparently!
I'll speak to him. See what I can do.
Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes! Let me know how it goes!
Alright. It's time to work.
We're close. True, hard, full car.
Is it?
It's hardcore.
I don't know what to say to this.
Skibber-dee, skibber-danger. I am the rearranger.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this. What to do?
We're close. True, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All car, all right.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime, invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Hardcore. Is it though?
I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life.
Ah, damn it.
We're close. True, hard, full, hardcore. Yeah!
You can say yeah and say random things all day long, but the track doesn't sound all that hard to me.
Spinning out lyrics since the day I was born, and the amount of lyrics I got is against the law.
Oh god, this is really a puzzle.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
Alright!
Here comes the night!
Damn it!
The club, true! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent!
I was wondering if you know who killed... No.
All-core! Alright! Yeah!
Please tell me what exactly are you doing?
Gotta get the people going!
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I think I'm
Two
also...
on the track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack.
Damn it.
The club, true. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All car. All. Gotta get the people going.
Yeah. Request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible.
The club, true. Hardcore. Internally all car. All right. Yeah.
He furrows his...
Hardcore. Ah.
No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
That wouldn't I... That... that would have been good if I had asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
But there was a question.
Oh my god.
True. Hardcore. Internally. All car. All right.
He furrows...
Hardcore.
The question is, what is the question?
Just answer the question.
But there was no...
Vic, true. All car.
He furrowed.
Hardcore.
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back
Finally.
is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Egg, can you please route Suna's signal through your speakers?
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary! What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Okay.
Oh no. You're going to be in this church forever.
Kim, you said exactly what I was feeling.
Don't worry. I have an adapter for it right here.
Thank God. Start with that.
Hang on. This is a 4.5. We're all good people.
I hate you.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music.
You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra. I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
It's only ultra hardcore.
It is, isn't it? I knew it. But how could it become harder core? I know the answer in my heart, but cannot sink it in my head. If this is not hyper, how could anything be?
Sounds suspiciously like a question. I thought the question was, what is the question?
No! This is the answer!
Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police!
Uh-huh.
And I have a job to do instead of this absurd idiocy. Goodbye! Yeah. Nothing. Me being the police is gonna help us.
Oh,
I need. Try to think if anything could make it harder core.
what? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
As your mind works, the beat recedes from your ears. You hear your own blood pulsing through your head, nourishing your thoughts with oxygen. The rhythm is familiar.
Feel the movement of blood through my head.
The abstract shapes swelling in the foreground have done so in vain. This is a core matter. The answer in the double kick that moves the milliliters through your mind. The dark thud is the source of all rhythm, the inspiration behind mathematics.
I do love math.
The hardcore.
Think harder.
Oh yeah, he's doing it.
My imagination fails
I
me.
know. So does mine.
But there's something else that hasn't failed you.
Yeah.
Maybe your maybe your body can tell you what your Arno Van Eyck's jam is missing to make it harder core.
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate, in your heart that's alone, and in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
It needs more bass.
What?
And a melody. A good melody is what makes the song really stick so that you can't get it out of your head anymore.
Wow. Okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I don't know. I was thinking you would know.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about Nordic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
He feels ashamed he can't be of more service to the future of dance music.
Fuck it, yeah. I'll look into it in official capacity. It's up to the police to make the beats go harder.
The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile, as if it could hinder your investigation.
Kim, we've got a new task.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it.
Yo, I have
So
that
Egghead
already.
could use it to remix Van Eyck's jam.
I think I have
Yeah.
it.
Maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea.
There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint Lane, right next to the canal. A reel of magnetic tape is caught in its branches, like bronze ribbons blowing in the wind.
Rue de Sanchez Lane. I've been there.
Oh, I know. I know this. I can tell you where it is.
St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge. The one that takes you to the whirling in rags and the industrial harbour. It's got the lanterns and the...
I knew that. I could have said that.
And the mosaic sidewalk.
But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now. Anyway.
Feels cold.
Does it?
Anyway, that's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Copman!
Hey, I have the tape. Here you go.
Tape! Yeah! Spins the tape until the space escape! Yeah!
I got you this banging mega mix.
Alright!
One hand on his headphones, he listens to the audio, then shaking his head, he says,
No! No, no! This is gonna make people scared!
Oh.
Keep it positive! Keep the love in the house!
Okay, never mind.
Yeah!
Alright, goodbye.
Alright! Here comes the night!
Wait a minute. Don't I have it? Oh, am I listening? Oh my god, did I give him the tape? Like the murder tape? I did give him the murder tape. Okay. Shit. It's probably a bad idea. Oh, I could have sworn I had. No, it's the radio. That's not a tape. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fair. Okay.
Yes, what is it?
Alright, talk to Egghead. Yeah, I forgot that was the wrong tape. Alright, talk to Egghead. He plugged the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit?
Oh my
Just in
god.
case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
What does that even mean?
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large.
But is there vomit on my sweater already? Mom spaghetti?
There's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
Alright. Ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
We've unleashed the void onto the world. We've opened Pandora's box.
It's getting louder.
Oh, what the fuck? It's a whole ass earthquake.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation. He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
It was in me at first.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appears to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks like she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Oh shit.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to earth! Love!
Egghead, run! You're gonna die!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all.
What the fuck is happening?
That's it. I'm muting it.
Yeah, we should stop soon and mute. Everybody, don't panic. It's beautiful.
Beautiful car! Beautiful life!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead, whatever you do, don't stop it.
But then, It stops.
Oh.
Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's the start.
What was that? I have never heard anything like that.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
It was literally the vibe.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're going to write to Sulislav?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers, if they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
Yo, Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Oh, come on, Kim.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You just don't have the pieces yet.
Okay.
You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
Look at our minuses here. All right, Pale Unknown, Heard of the Doom commercial area, Cop of the Apocalypse. -10 for Pale Unknown. All right, well, I'll let you work in peace while I try to get my shit together. That was amazing. Holy shit. Alright, okay, we need to level up rhetoric so we can try to get Titus to tell us stuff. Alright, cool. I can level up again? Oh! Oh wait, no, never mind. I got excited for a second. Oh, fuck. That's our cap. I'd have to level up, intellect again. Can I? Oh no, I can't even do that. Visual calculus. What was the other one? Volition was the one for... Wait, let's see. What are the white checks that we have that we can attempt again? Conceptualize ceiling, novelty dice maker. Okay, so we can try... Backyard wall conceptualization. Cargo containing door. Challenging. Volition. Right, it's volition. Lillian the net picker. Gaston. Titus. We need godly rhetoric. Conceptualization. Physical instrument. I guess we might as well try logic, or did we already do that? Yeah, I can't level up logic anymore. The only one left is conceptualization. Screw it, I'll level up volition too. Alright, so maybe we can talk to Class A afterwards. Make Van Eyck's jam harder core. Alright, it's like 20. Kim, are you stuck on the geography? Okay. Okay, so maybe now, with our logic increased to its natural... What the hell is happening over there? Why is there a green dot? The door is closed for today. Time for the kids. Okay. That's smart. The Hardys are probably gone. Oh my god, I'm gonna be really upset if like I just wake up the next day and the games are gonna be like, it's like, oh well, you took too long. You didn't solve it like in this time. It's like shit. It's not my fault. Hey broski, are you open? You got any tapes? Let's see what you got here.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the... Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Sure. Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine. This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this?
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Of course.
There's been a lot of interest in that particular figurine. I had to hide it so it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
He doesn't elaborate on these wrong hands. It's unlikely that he ever will.
I've heard about it. I've heard the headless phone rider rides a headless bull.
Yes, there are several competing versions of the story, but I believe this figurine is a more canonical representation.
Sorry, what are we talking about again?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
Sure, fuck it. Why not?
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
Let's see, is that music equipment?
All the old boomboxes are there, blinking and waiting to whirl. All but one. Yours.
Do you have any music?
Wow. A very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hyundal burning.
Yo, let's sniff it. Let's give it a little whiff.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there.
Oh.
Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
How much are you selling this shirt for?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Cool, I'll think about
You
it.
should.
What's the deal with the man on the shirt, though?
It's the man from Hendal.
Walking away from his burning village. Yes.
Ah, I see.
Their matter-of-fact tone belies their surprise at the fact that you didn't recognize the figure in the print.
I'm guessing I'm supposed to know who this man from Heimdall is, but I've lost my memory recently and need help remembering basic facts about reality.
Huh?
I said I lost my memory recently and need help remembering basic facts about reality.
Oh, I see. That's tough, man. I feel the same way sometimes. The man from Hjelmdal is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla. In fact, most people don't think that man from Hjelmdal ever really existed. But they are wrong.
Hendal isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. But both the man and Hjelmdal are an ontological necessity. But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
What do you mean the man from Heimdall was real? I want to know more about this.
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
I get it. It's because the man from Heimdall is in our hearts.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say. Stop talking about this nerd stuff. It will make you weedy. Buy the damn shirt already. It's powerful.
Okay.
Welcome to Hjelmdal, officer.
Nice.
Rigorous self-critique.
Alright.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught.
Okay.
You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life.
Jesus.
And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die. Or
Jesus. Fuck. Damn. Int and physical red check failures heal 1 morale. Oh, learning cap for okay. That's good, I guess. I have no idea. All right. That's so weird.
a typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps. The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Do you have any music, though? You don't have any music. Why don't you have any music?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Nope. You've helped me with nothing. I know, right? Like, what the... Damn. My power was literally... Remember all that shit you did in your past? Cringe. Your superpower is cringe now. Cringe at all the shit that you did before. It's like, fuck. Alright, let's see if we can go convince Titus to tell. Let's see if we can convince Titus of, like, that he's just a pawn in another man's game. Hey, Titus. Oh. My remote disconnected. Okay, now it reconnected. Remote, I'm gonna need you to stop. Play ball. Thank you.
It's you again. What is it?
Bro, I gotta tell you something.
Again. Just get the dead guy.
Good one, Titus.
About fucking time.
Yeah, let's see. 58%. Let's go. Come on.
Convinced
Yes!
Titus is being manipulated? Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter.
But one of his boys will.
Just remember, it's about more than Glacia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility. Good. I like this. This guy's learning.
We love to see it.
Outside in the evening light, ruined and old, shadows lengthen on the pavement. A distant gunshot.
Well, that's it then. Case closed. Well, we're going home, Kim.
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinet, they will just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Because you're a foreigner. Wait, what did it just... Okay, it just said... Remember, it's more about class. It's about Martinet and their district, the responsibility. Because you're a foreigner? Yeah, okay, because you're a foreigner.
Goddamn right. Don't come around if you're not from around.
Fuck you. I'm not from around. That's not why we...
There we go. Don't come to the Wild North if you are not white enough.
They'll just hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
That's it. That's you flushed him out.
Good.
Now go in for the...
Good. Go in for the kill.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
The old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Look at Kim first.
The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod. What? What does that mean? Go for it. The lieutenant has his eyes set on the fat guy. Push Angus. We're almost there.
Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him? For no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before you hanged him.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Eating right out of my greasy, drug-ridden hands. The room falls quiet. So quiet you can hear Angus wheeze.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two?
Yeah, what the fuck?
You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
Kim, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
I'm sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
But why?
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did, or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. You keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
So who's Tibbs? The 8th Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
If Class A didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about?
The can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
And these people, who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So who killed the Merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Clausia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his past too?
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns. Training. Years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Alright, whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
And what does that mean?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it. For political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker? The missing 8th Hardy?
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You're gonna stonewall me if I ask more about her, aren't you?
Glad you understand that.
Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Clausia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
still, after all this headache.
But you would still prefer it if we didn't take her away?
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Damn. Well, that's pretty deep. And of course, now my best friends are gone. Interesting. Well, let's go talk to her one more time. Shit. All right. Yeah, whoops. I have to go. It's really weird that I have to go outside. Ah, she's not here. But where could she be? Let's see, items. Right, the headless fawn, right? The t-shirt. Man from Hemdil.
This window is pristine.
Okay. Alright, yo, can I be honest? I have like a really bad feeling right now. Like, I just call it like being genre savvy, but I feel like we're gonna find Classius is gonna be dead. Or I mean, I don't know. It could just be because it's like super late and she's just not here. But I don't know. That's like what I'm thinking right now. It's like, yo, I really hope it's not the case. Because she's not in her room. And that's the only option. When you're not in your room in an RPG, you've been killed.
Rise and shine despite
no.
Organization hasn't exactly been your strong suit, historically speaking.
Does it mean I'm ready to clean up my hostel room?
Your level of personal upkeep. You must, but it won't. They live underground. Let your nose guide you, detective. Yes, we really have no idea what they're talking about. There's no linkage. First, again, you should begin by interrogating those. Here we go.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, I did that. We hope it's not the case. Kim, let's talk. We're outside in the window.
Yes?
Nope. Kim, this might be a situation we have to come back to tomorrow morning. Or maybe we can go talk to Joyce again. Hey, Gart.
That really sucked.
It's safe to say this is about your karaoke performance.
You don't understand my performance, okay? Those high notes, I purposefully shredded them to convey a strained, worn-out sadness, alright? So you can take your critique, and you can shove it.
I get it. You were purposefully shit. So original. I'm not letting anyone up there again. Ever. Now what did you want?
Goodbye. I said goodbye. Oh, look, the Hardys are gone. Yeah, I might need to come back like after sleep. Damn, those guys are still here. Alright. Kim, you don't have to follow me. I can go to sleep on my own. Thank you. Okay, so we know what we gotta do now. We have to go... So I guess we have to wait for the day to pass, then go talk to Classier, and then try to get the whole story. It's like every time I start answering questions, just more questions pop up. It's beautiful.
It's getting cold. This late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Entering the shack. Can I leave my shack?
Yes.
I can do whatever I want now. Let's go talk to my homies sitting here getting drunk. Wait, no. Yo, what's up, guys?
Tequila Sunset.
I have brought you some booze. Will you tell me about your name now?
Of course. Drink first, story later.
Here, I've got a potent Pilsner.
Not much, but it will do.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual, a founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Abstract value generation, value per person. This sounds like NFTs. Like, oh, so you're a crypto bro? That's what you're saying? Saying that you invested in NFTs. All right, cool. This all makes sense now. How many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees. An all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
He says thoughtfully, brushing dust off his shit-stained pants.
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
He's right. It's incredibly annoying.
Yep, that's fair.
His eyes are clouded. His dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see. At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
And how wet are we talking exactly?
Wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
I would have landed on my feet. I've got feline reflexes.
No, you don't.
Shut up.
Whatever. The point is, reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You gotta be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
Oh.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway,
Damn.
long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this. So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
Wait, is that it? I feel like there are definitely some steps missing.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
There's this black point in the world, a hole. It's already claimed an entire commercial area. Maybe you're another one of its victims?
This would explain a lot. I always believed it wasn't my fault that I ended up homeless on the beach with these two bums. God bless them, though. I'd be alone without them. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
Why do you guys keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
That is a lot. It's a lot.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
What's this about a lost jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less.
I'm just assuming that he's saying lycra trademark.
Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
You mean this jacket I discovered on the boardwalk and had cleaned on a whim?
Nah, this isn't it. Faun, that's medium concept stuff. Totally not my style.
So you're saying there's another lost jacket out there somewhere?
It's a big world out there, Tequila. A lot of lost jackets in it. Don't know why you'd think this could possibly be mine.
Hey, Doom Spiral. Ain't that the jacket you stole the other week?
Not on your fucking life, Rosemary. What's wrong with you people? Like I'd be caught dead wearing Faun, like some low-concept bicycle courier. Tell you what, Tequila. Why don't you just hang on to that one? I'll get another jacket someday.
All right, cool. Because I didn't want to give it to you anyway. Because I got my drip going on, and it's like pretty solid. All right, I'll see you guys later. Oh damn, that's crazy. You know, let's talk to Rosemary real quick.
The legend returns. You know the deal, legend man. Smokes a smoky, pilsner, gets you drunk. You've already cleaned me out of spirits and speed.
Here's the money for
Bottoms
the...
up, Captain. Bottoms up, Captain.
How do you still have so much alcohol?
Hi, by amphetamine I mean speed.
I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
Aye, that's what I said. Good, my man. Now what can I offer you? Oh,
The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
What do you mean?
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor ex-squeeze, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit.
I see.
Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now, I've got everyone on my hook.
Impressive entrepreneurship, my friend. I approve.
Hook 'em and cook 'em, huh? You want to buy something?
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go get drunk now.
Danko. Danko.
Hey, let him sleep.
There's no waking him. Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I guess I do, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse. A workhorse. For hard work.
Oh, why do I suddenly feel like I'm not gonna like where this is going? What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby.
I'm a fishy.
Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
I mean, yeah, I did take that bribe from that Joyce woman.
Oh yeah, you took that bribe hard. You're a
Sure,
killer.
and I got that giant novelty check from Everard.
Wasn't easy getting that giant novelty check from Everard. Took some ingenuity to get into the harbor, but you got in, and you took that bribe as hard as any cop's taken it.
Oh, and you could say I took some money from that Manana guy, too.
You didn't log that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight rider.
Oh, and there is the pawning stuff to that suspicious Roy guy.
Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shake 'em for shit and then pawn it off. Law officer style.
I am the law. Yo, for real. It's just leap after leap after leap. I guess I've made some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No, I'm actually not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Fucking taxes, man.
That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass. They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
No fucking way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
All right. Let's see what the hell that thing is. Oh my god. Indirect modes of taxation. -2 empathy. First, if you have side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation for the Gossamer state is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist now. Unless you don't want to be an anarchist, whatever. Stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket and let's see if we can steal some love back from the robber barons of the custom agency and the banditos at the Insulindian Financial Oversight and Competition Committee. What the hell? Okay. Well, it's a very interesting set of options.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Twiddle my thumbs.
The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm against the frigid wind blowing from the coast. After a while, you've had enough.
Get up. There's not really much for me to do, like this late into the night, it looks like. I might as well just go to sleep. Right, actually, let me see. What are my tasks again? Oh, let's see. I'm getting minuses from all this stuff. Still no shoes.
It's getting cold. This...
Alright, I'm entering the shack.
Rise and shine.
Oh my god, no.
Organization.
I've already done this a bajillion times.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy.
Leave.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression. The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Sleep. Go to sleep.
The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Great, this is gonna be really chill.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately? Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people and then forgets about it.
Well, that's a pretty harsh accusation, excuse me. That doesn't scare me.
Hear that? You are naive to think he's afraid of his bloodied hands. Soul brother. Oh no. I see inside his amygdala and his hippocampus.
Is that a Bloodborne reference?
The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
What is it?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from it.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see the dark.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream?
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
Her face forms in summertime.
In hell, an ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
It doesn't sound like everything will be okay.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
You guys suck. You never just let me sleep.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Open my eyes. Hello, world.
Rise and shine, comrade, despite all...
Oh my god.
Organized.
Just wake up. That thought's not gonna go away until I find my fellow communists. Hey Kim, what's going on?
Yes?
Alright Kim, let's go. Hello children. It's 7:30 and you know what that means? It's time to investigate. Hear them early morning sounds. Let's see. Any new peeps? Nope, same peeps. Ah, my back. Hardee's are right there. Hey Gary, I thought you were leaving.
Always a pleasure. I mean, officers.
Let's see. Is she there? There she is. Alright.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
Look her in the eye.
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful.
Okay.
I have bad news for you.
Nani?
You know these guys?
Uh-huh.
Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you groveling sycophant.
Alright, boys, calm down. We've got work to do.
You too. Me? Get out of here. I'm solid.
Damn.
These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
I knew something was off.
I'm sorry I didn't catch it sooner. It takes conscious effort on your part.
Which ones exactly are affected?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them.
Wouldn't that mean you too?
Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here. No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy.
Uh-huh.
Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory. Truth. Softness. Protect her. She wants you.
Simp.
I take it back. He's got it pretty bad.
Oh,
But
wait.
this
Isn't that word
next
banned on
guy's
Twitch?
on another level entirely.
I take it back. I didn't say that.
She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human nature.
Okay. Oh, whatever. How did this happen?
How it always does.
What
Through
ca-
subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Can't you turn them normal again?
No.
And what use is this then?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
Does this mean she's been lying to me?
I think it's safe to assume, yes. Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this, no. He's not going to show up. I'm sorry. Your lie detection isn't working. It's not her doing. He's just totally inept. It looks like you're also an idiot. But that's not her fault. No, not an idiot. You're just more of a sensitive type. Thinks with his heart. This woman's pain draws you in.
What's her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one he usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious.
What you mean? I mean, now we know why.
See? It's oddly moderate, probably compromised. You are not afraid. This is a mere girl. She was someone's child but a decade ago.
I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to the
Don't
case.
worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Miss, are you manipulating me?
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
The Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
You don't look surprised. You were expecting this.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police.
I am the law, yes.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I am the law. The law? That's me.
I know that. But the people around here, they don't see it that way. And if I am to stay here, I need to get along with them.
That's not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more.
But wait, there's more.
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again, where the cold oceanic expanse lies, and behind it, another world.
The RCM isn't the lapdog of the moral intern. You don't have to worry.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard.
What did you do to these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Orania.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
Damn.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
That's a lot of shit you've gotten yourself into.
It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting, a lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
What did you do?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
That's not easy to deal with.
How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
By not remembering a single goddamn thing.
That would do the trick, yes.
Okay, what happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
I need exactly... Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay.
Okay.
He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
A great pain moves through her. A
damn.
dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
You better not mention that. What happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Yeah, no, that's a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was a real motherfucker. Ow.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Titus said you looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Not now, electrochemistry.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection. As far as you can.
Yeah, why didn't you run away from here? As a matter of fact, why are you here now?
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
Okay, so what happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Alright, before we continue, who is Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
I knew it!
The leader?
Of the Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
Does she also party with Ruby, however?
Did you party with Ruby too?
No.
Still, there is something there. She won't tell you now.
Okay, let's go on. What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
Damn.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Then what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
So this Ruby, where is she now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
Make Titus give up Ruby's location.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Alright, what happened? Did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
So it would have had to have been from... It would have had to have been from, like, a range. It would have to have been from far away then. So I'm assuming sniper, which also makes me think... Okay, here's my crazy theory. Alright, it's like... This is what I'm thinking right now. So I think that this is all part of like some destabilization game. So what I'm thinking is that yes, the Wild Pines people hired the mercenaries to like kind of strong arm the Union into like stopping with like the strike, but the mercenaries might have had also like another job, and their job might have been to cause like some type of unrest within Revachol. So that way, all hell breaks loose. The Union, they start fighting, and then the whoever's like in charge can just like swoop in, and then bam, complete like power grab. It makes it. I mean, if you think about it, it does make sense. Like, I mean, we've already heard from Joyce that they're looking to that the mercenaries are going to hold this tribunal thing or whatever, and they're going to go and just start executing people, and that's going to cause like a civil war. If that happens, that would be like the perfect time for whatever party is running the show to just come in and be like, all right, we'll get this situation under control. Don't worry, folks. So I think not only are, I think this is all just one big ass chess game. And we just happen to be caught in the middle now. Whether that is true remains to be seen. Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
You probably didn't know.
Or I don't know anything anymore. All I do is wait here.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. But there's one thing I know. It's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why did you call the cops if you're hiding then?
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth.
I don't think so. Why did you do it?
You have to understand. The people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him. He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
Oh God, that was a lie too. Who made the call then? Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer. And it makes you sweat.
Did you kill Lily?
What? Why would I put myself through this insanity? Get myself cornered like this? He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
Rage? Who knows the dark currents where lovers go? All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are involved. Sweet, sweet drugs. It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. Now you guys suddenly have theories pouring out, when they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
Downstairs people have this crazy idea that you killed them.
I'm sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. No one has implicated me.
She's getting scared now of you, the downstairs people, all of it.
All right, okay. I'd like you to answer some other questions.
Like what?
When was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
In her bedroom inside.
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
Makes sense. All right, I think we're done for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands.
Well, that's a lie. She's clearly smoking. Look, I can see it. It's happening right there.
He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody.
Manipulating your skill set, the love that did him in. In God's name, wake up. Discuss the secret route. I'm not gonna arrest her, but I will roll the Oh, you know what? Hold on. You know what? Let's leave. Hold on, because I don't think arresting her is like the play.
I was just thinking.
Let's
what
roll.
A night.
But we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal. Most shocking details of the sexual kind. We are a bulwark, unbreached. You've been breached, bulwark. You've been breached like 1,000 times now. So you say, but give us one example of deceit. Just one example.
I remember doubting she made the call when she said she... I remember doubting she made the call she said she made to the police.
There iseth no doubt. The lady could not bear the sight of her lover splayed and disfigured. A horrible story. Try not to sweat so profusely in her presence, too. You blow your chances.
But guys, stop.
It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. At least for now.
Aye. Alright, let's see what's...
As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all.
I was right.
If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
Looks like love did him in after all.
She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold. Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous. People suffer around her. It appears this one has not been entirely corrupted. This may help. This may help the others see.
Say nothing. Let her answer.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically induced and not real.
Why?
Easier that way.
Was it real?
I don't know.
Damn, man, this sucks.
Real as anything.
I love how at that time the controller disconnected. Like the controller is sad. The game made the controller sad. It's like I don't want to do this right. Damn, man. All right, let's investigate that window.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Come on, give me a success.
The golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
Okay, what position are they in?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain, ending him.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Okay, inspect the ghostly
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Okay.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there have been gun residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
So I'm what, 80% sure the roof is where the shot was fired from?
72%, with an antique weapon that fires military-grade ammunition. A Belmagrave rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Could the shot have come from inside the room, a closer point?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
Are there any arguments against A prime, the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could there have been another point of origin further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Yes. Extrapolate.
You would need a map for that. A map of Martinez.
Hey, where do I get a map of Martinez?
The bookstore. They have maps. You're thinking, what if the shot didn't come from the roof, right?
Yes.
Good. We should come back with the map and compare the landscape to the radius of the shot.
Blink. Alright, Kim, it's map time. We're on a roll, baby. We're putting stuff together, and some of it is making it's all somewhat making sense. Control. Let's see. Oh, hey, dude. Yeah, I'm doing all this work, and you know what? I don't need your help. Goodbye. Oh, we can level up. Right. Wait, drama. That's what we needed. Cause that's the. I can't level it up. I get a -2 from my items. Oh. I just take off. I just take my clothes. I just switch out my clothes. All right. All right. Screw it. You know what? No, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off for right now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I need a map. Oh damn! It's already 11:45. Shit. Patience, give me a map.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I need a map.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games.
No.
The display rack is... This is entirely, completely you.
No. Gift books and molten candy. It's not what I need.
Shelves full of biographies of fake.
No.
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title. From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo.
I'll buy this because this will come in handy later.
Nature enthusiast, good.
Yeah, neat. Okay. Oh my god, stop disconnecting controller, please. Map!
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
I would like the map of Martinez. Try to steal it.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Come on, Kim. Let's go. Ooh, boy. Then after that, we can go press Titus for information about Ruby. Bruh. Control. Okay.
The same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman.
I have a map.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Let's have a look at point B, the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Alright, let's look at point B, Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it. Possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Let's point B, the islet.
1 kilometer away. A point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof, in Martinet?
From where, precisely?
Alright, let's say B prime, the boardwalk. The B double prime and B triple prime.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
It's okay.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It fits the hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
It's true. Alright, let's check the boardwalk for bullet traces. Although, I mean, if my theory is correct, like a skilled sniper would leave no traces. I played Metal Gear Solid. That's my only frame of reference for this. Alright, let's press Titus for info.
It's you again. What is it?
It's time to talk about your best friend. Alright, I talked to Classier. Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Because she's your real leader.
You're cuckoo, cop. I'm the only man responsible for this unit. Get with it, or fuck off.
How many times must I tell you?
Yeah, fuck off!
I have seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium. The paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
Let's see. Do we have logic on our side? Roll the dice!
A
Yes!
sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought. A massive activity spike in the amygdala copicum, the part cops use to pin murders on people.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go to the toilet?
No.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cop.
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him.
The secret door! That's it!
It's not plausible.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window.
Yo, I'm getting chills.
Now
Like
let's place her on that roof.
The hair on the back of my neck is tingling.
You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember, you can still mess this up.
There is a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof.
How?
That's through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop. Yup, the footprints.
People say there was a pinball arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase.
That's a lie. There's an elevator.
Or an elevator, for that matter.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
I also found footprints upstairs in the old workshop.
Footprints? Recent?
A week or two.
That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that, Cop. Good news is, I'm still listening.
Alright. You remember the key that I found here?
I don't like guessing, Cop. No one.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
You didn't find it, but Ruby did. That's how she got up there.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
No, the ribbon was old. Faded. It'd have been there for 20 years at least.
She could have just put it back once she was done.
Why? This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, and you know it.
Are you sure about that?
It doesn't fit well.
But it fits, and he knows it.
Also, it has to be said, this man would make a good RCM sergeant, or maybe even lieutenant. Just don't let him anywhere near women.
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a 72% chance the bullet came from the roof.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
I analyzed it on the spot. Turns out I can do that.
No, you can't. I know what you did here on the weekend. People talk. And what they say doesn't sound like a science call. You're a madman.
I am the law!
Those numbers were an ass pull, man.
Your face is an ass pull.
Yeah, and they don't put hair on the roof either. It's just mambo jumbo. He hasn't got shit.
Alright, have you noticed the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirlwind?
I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying it's part of the elevator she used to get up there?
Correct.
That's wall mystery down then. An architectural mystery. Doesn't much concern Ruby, does it?
He knows it's something. He's just not ready to say you knew more about Ruby than he does, yet.
I mean, okay, let's see.
Right. What the fuck does that got to do with Ruby?
Speaking in observation,
he makes a gruff he gestures with his beer can. So you haven't won him over yet. That bad boy goes down on the table only when he's completely focused on something else.
Alright, have we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof when the man was shot?
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established. But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
Alright, I've already established Ruby's running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
You were warned not to bring it up. Your best shot here is to just back out of it.
Alright.
He's about to blow his fuse.
Alright, fine, Titus. I'm not gonna get into it if it touches on your precious business.
Okay, cop. She's got connections. I could see how she could have access to a gun. That still doesn't mean she did.
That's all you needed. Doubt.
I have analyzed the bullet. I analyzed the bullet. Didn't you find guns in? Exactly. I found the gun underneath the fucking old, the old building. So it's possible it could have been stored there. I analyzed the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed.
So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have those. This goes against your everyone has a gun theory. If it was military grade, how'd Ruby get it?
Wait, did he say you don't have big guns? No, just say you're honest with him. Don't challenge him.
I'm just being upfront with what I know.
Right. That's mighty forthcoming of you. So, let me extend you the same courtesy. She's committed.
Look at Titus playing ball.
You know what? So she may have access to semi-automatics, but that's a long fucking stretch of the imagination.
Show him the antique rifle. Oh, I knew it was relevant.
That looks antique. A Velma grave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there with others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
That's a goddamn breech loader, too. Find one that works, and you got a military-grade weapon that shoots jacketed ammunition.
He sees it. This is coming together. He must. Time to really close the deal. Show them the bullet.
This is the bullet that did it. 4.46 millimeter. The Belle Margrave used the same caliber.
The blonde man looks at the mushroomed deathbringer in the evidence bag and says,
Yeah, the bitch is jacketed all right. 4 millimeter too.
Whoa.
Well, goddamn. It's not proof, but it's a possible murder weapon. Close to her. Too damn close. You have been thorough. I'll give you that.
The local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her.
You lost your gun?
What an idiot!
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder?
Yes. No. Did I lose it before the murder? No, I lost it after. No.
Of course not. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart attack.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun. Let's move on.
I didn't say I had proof she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her. The small 28%. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yes, goddammit, I know what a 72% chance means. It means there's a 28% chance it isn't that. And 28% is no small chance either.
Just making sure we are on the same page. It doesn't all fit. We are just sharing info, candidly.
Titus doesn't reply. Probably a good sign.
I didn't say I'd prove that she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her.
I don't know, Cop. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3.
Motive. The last component. All right, yo, let's see if my theory has any weight. If that's an option.
The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
But you weren't, so it doesn't matter.
Time for a logics demonstration.
All right. Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip. This is the only option he cares for.
The only opinion he cares for.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want.
I absolutely will.
I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However, hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation. conversation.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
Me as in the RCM.
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
And a hole in his heart. That first.
I'm sorry, God, why does everything flee at the sight of my shadow?
It seems you have that effect. Especially on women. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did Ruby tell you about me? What if she's my wife? Bro! Yo, that would be nuts. Imagine she's my ex-wife. That's why I have amnesia, because she Okay, wait. Yo. No. Oh no, that would be too fucking easy. No, that would make too much fucking sense though. Okay, she's my ex-wife and she drugged me out of my mind, so I would go fucking blackout crazy and I mean, this is just a theory. But the string theory. But yo, yeah, she knows me because we were married and then we divorced. And now I've come back and she's like, "Oh my god, that's my ex-husband. I need to get the fuck out of here. And also, I need to make sure he has amnesia." And that's what happened. What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener.
Okay, maybe.
That you play suspects against each other. Open them up. Like can.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it. Whack him. Or we can go on with our lives. I'm having to go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught me. But she was too scared.
Scared? You should be, too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject.
See, because I know in the back of my head, I know who Ruby is because she's my ex-wife. Boom. Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Well, I have a map, so I think you're wrong.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Do you know what she's doing with... oh, no, I shouldn't bring that up. Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure. There are some shit houses there. A cinder block town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Do you know what she's doing with Yulon frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Yulon frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
There you have it. Pale something.
It feels like you'll get to know soon enough.
It's not much, but it'll do. Go!
Have to.
Shake it.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? You should be a cop, Titus.
When are you gonna get it through your dumb head? I already am.
I still
just
don't like you.
wasn't sure you were.
Me.
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you, he thinks, then turns back to his men.
Yeah, guess what, guys? I figured it out. It's my ex-wife.
Again? I can't.
Alright, cool.
Yes? What is it?
But you like that, let's be honest. That was some first-rate karaoke.
Okay. Yes. That was pretty good.
What? No. No. There are universal standards of good out there, and that was just complete shit.
Jean, he's not right. Treat him like you treat McCoy's little brother.
Hey, I'm standing right here.
Yes, and I'm wondering why. Don't you have a case to solve?
Yes? Did you want something from me?
Alright, goodbye. Alright. Yo. Shit. That was fucking insane. Well, you saw it here first. Oh boy. Oh, I'm so glad that we get to play tomorrow too. Fuck, that's so good. Okay, yeah. Thanks for sticking around and staying till the end of the stream, everybody. Oh man, yo, we are getting close. We're getting so close. Well, same. Oh wait. Oh, be sure to tune in tomorrow. Same Kyoma time, same Kyoma channel. Yeah. Oh my god. I legitimately, I have chills now. Like I got goosebumps. Like as I was talking to Titus and to Clausia, it's like, oh, like, there's nothing like a good, like, putting together like a mystery to really get the blood going. All right, yeah, I'm gonna call it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow night for the continuation. But I've been Kyoma, and I'm out. Peace.